Hi there and welcome into the Cougar Sports Network as we get ready for women's soccer action, part of a men's and women's soccer doubleheader here today on a Tuesday afternoon as the Glendale Vaqueros taking on the College of the Canyons Cougars. I'm Matt Robinson, happy to have you along with us as always here on the Cougar Sports Network. Well, COC and Glendale locking it up here today in women's soccer action. As we said, a doubleheader for us here today. The Cougars 10-3-2 have moved up a bit in the rankings, now ranked in the top 15 in the state of California, starting to climb even further, trying to climb into first place in the Western State Conference South Division. As we said it, 10-3-2, 7-0-1 in conference play. They are first in the conference at the moment, trying to hold on to it, have a slim margin over a few other squads. Bakersfield, a couple others in there as well, as it's Antelope Valley as well has been a tough test for everybody this year. So the Cougars trying to hold on to that spot right now at 10-3-2 and have an interesting matchup here today against the Glendale team that's kind of just limping towards the finish line of the season. 1-9-3. They're winless in their last 10. They've had a couple of ties in that streak, a couple of 1-1 ties, but only 6 goals for during this 10-match winless streak for Glendale as they try and find their way against a very tough College of the Canyons squad here today at the Cougar soccer facility. As we get ready in full sunshine here today, Glendale in their white uniforms with red pants. College of the Canyons all blue with the pink socks today. As the Vaqueros will move to the goal frame to our right here in the first. As we are underway here on a Tuesday afternoon, COC and Glendale. Madison Messier trying to get onto the ball for Glendale. It rolls out, so it'll be a Cougar throw-in. Canyons has Annabella Gonzalez as the starter today in goal. 4-0-1 on the year with an 890 goals against average and an 800 save percentage on the season. Her last start was a win on the 6th of October against Bakersfield. On the other side, Ashley Messier, who has started pretty much every match for Glendale this year, 1-7-2 on the season according to the stat sheet, but I think that's missing a couple of games in there. As she is expected to be busy tonight here against a very good Canyons team that the offense has started to come alive here late in the year. The Cougars have really started to pour the ball into the net. Over their last 10 matches, which is a 10-match unbeaten streak, they've scored 41 goals, only given up 5 during that. They've had results of 9-0, 7-0, 6-0, 5-2, 4-0, 3-1, and 3-0. Couple that with a 0-0 tie against Antelope Valley, a 1-1 tie against Santa Barbara, and a 3-1 win over San Bernardino Valley, and that's kind of where they stand. Remember, it was a tough start for COC to open the year. 2-3 to open the season, with losses to Chaffee, Saddleback, and Long Beach all in a row after opening their season with 2 road victories over Ventura and Moore Park.
First corner kick of the game, awarded to Canyons.
As we'll get a corner kick here early in the first. Cougars from the far side of the field will take it. Low to the top of the 6, an over-the-head kick attempt from Natalia Zuluaga Ramirez that goes out of play. And it'll be a goal kick here for Glendale.
I want to change this up, but well, I mean, it's not really a weatherproof box.
Yeah,
Yeah. So,
something's better than nothing for today.
yeah, at least for right now, you're just verify that you actually are.
Yeah, it says the link light's on, so I'm assuming it is. I'm still on Wi-Fi and I don't want to mess with it too bad.
Gotcha.
I'll do it at halftime, but Wi-Fi's holding for now.
Okay.
You know how it is with streaming. Sometimes the Wi-Fi decides to.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I mean, it's working right now. Just leave it.
Yeah, we're not gonna touch it.
But yeah, at least you get it. You gotta go.
Yeah.
At least right now.
He's saying he's gonna come back and maybe give us a better box.
Well, something different. So,
Maybe that's a little more weatherproof.
yeah.
Maybe a little more.
Not ideal.
Maybe a little more cockroach proof too.
But at least, yeah, it should be.
That'll work for
right
today.
now.
Brandon, you can plug in and see if that's going as well. Thank you, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate it.
We're back. I didn't even know you were there. Try it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So Cougars go back to work with the ball as they'll play it up through the middle of the field. Striegel will play it down the far wing, trying to chase onto it is Marquez. She'll cross it in the middle for Edwards, and it bounces out off of Edwards, and it'll be a goal kick here for, actually they'll,
At least right now. So, all right. How often are you having games right now?
we have another one on Friday, and then
Tuesday.
we're not doing Tuesday.
Friday, and then first week of November.
Okay.
There's another one.
Yeah, the 10th is the last one.
Oh, okay.
Unless we have, well, and then playoffs.
All right. Well, let me see what I can do. I probably won't be able to do anything by Friday, but at least for right now, it'll be good. And if not, obviously give us a call.
Yeah.
We'll
Thank you,
figure
sir.
it out. Yeah, sure.
Appreciate it.
Have a good one.
Another throw in here for Canyons.
I'm already out there. Yeah. Yeah, so I want you to give me a call like right before it gets out and whatever. So, yeah, but if not, yeah, if anything.
Edwards cutting through, couldn't get a handle on it. It's cleared away by Glendale. And again, the Cougars will control through midfield.
Are you calling it Messier? I know. I was the only way I knew how to say it. But
Messier. It's not anything else.
that's what he's doing. You know that one? Promise Mess, I wouldn't try. Promise Mess, I wouldn't do that.
Of course I know that line. Are you kidding me?
You guys are young folks. I don't know.
The day Gretzky got traded as an announcer. I promised Mess I wouldn't cry.
You ever seen a King's ransom? 30 for 3?
It's an offside on Canyons, and it'll be a free kick here for Glendale. That's a huge part of that whole thing, because they were gonna call it off. When Gretzky got traded to the Kings, he went over to do the press conference in Toronto and started crying. He's like, I can't do this. Hoskinson was going to call it off, but Gretzky was so ticked off that Hoskinson didn't want to trade him. He said no. And then his dad kind of talked him into it too. I think Walt talked him into coming to LA. He said to him, he goes, look, you can stay in Edmonton, you can win more cups, but what you're going to do in Los Angeles is much bigger. Yeah, but he brought outweighing Gretzky to
It's dead. The Kings don't win a cup in 2012. Anaheim died, San Jose died. They're all gone. The only team that might stay is Los Angeles because it's the number 2 market. Everybody else will go away. Even
Do you hear their slogan this year? The LA is
can't be as bad as Pride, Passion, Power.
what?
No, they're older.
It's like LA Proud or something like that.
Always something.
They're the only team that's originally from Los Angeles. They haven't moved. No teams moved.
Yeah, no, it's true.
So it's something like. Anytime you get Los Angeles reference out, you do it.
I'm surprised you didn't say the Galaxy, LAFC.
Those were next.
But I know what Brendan means. Out of the 4 major professional sports, they are the only original.
Well, over the Rams.
Huh?
Rams started already, didn't they?
No, but they moved. What he was saying is they're saying that they're the only LA team that stayed in LA their whole time. So the Lakers came from Minnesota, the Dodgers obviously from Brooklyn, the Clippers are from San Diego. At least they're Southern California team. Huh?
The Clippers. Did you see their?
In for 16.
So free kick coming here for Canyons. Ashley Striegel going to step in to take it.
And in the game for the Cougars, number 7, Kiana Madera.
Kiana Madera entering the game for College of the Canyons. Striegel ships it high and wide. Had a good look at it on the free kick attempt, but just had too much on it. As you can see, everybody kind of getting set up here on the replay, and you'll see her just drive it up and over the top of the bar. So Canyons so far unable to connect on a couple of chances in deep. The last one, the most dangerous one for Striegel. So they go back to work with the ball. Zuluaga Ramirez will slide it back. Durkin onto the near side of the field. Lizeth Gutierrez now to Edwards, who will then drive it back towards Durkin once again. Martinez now. Gomez. Canyons just playing possession. Chip, Striegel knocks it down. Put it towards with the right foot, but was not dangerous, and an easy stop for Ashley Messier, the freshman out of La Cañada.
Hey, what happened in that playoff game, by the way?
87th minute.
Huh?
Didn't win a ball down the sideline. They turned it around, got on the run. Controlled it in the box for 30 seconds, and boom, got a goal.
So there you go.
And the person that didn't win the ball had just subbed in. So the
good news about that, you're not going to have to play that whole, do I go to the game or do I go to our
Oh, I would have gone. Oh,
Fine.
not the championship. So the championship was in San Diego. I found out subsequently. I would have gone to next week. I would have gone to round 2.
Because you were talking about going on the 11th. And I said you were going to get Wally Pitt. Find a color commentator and kick you out.
Someone that doesn't throw your equipment around. Someone that can control themselves.
Doesn't slam stuff on the table.
What an idiot.
Dude, it's all good. And
I know. That's what I'm those two is too close to me.
And all you would have had to do was just, put it through and buy a new one. No, it would have been the same one. Would have been newer. Just don't do that on the 11th, okay? Because that's not our
I'm
deal.
not ever gonna do that again. If I do, hit me on the head.
This ball into the box, and a stop by Messier as it deflected off of Madeira, who was cutting through the middle of the field.
At first, I wanted to smack you upside the head like you said, but I laughed because I knew you were just. But I did say Jasmine saved you a broken
I
headset
didn't even
because
see
you didn't.
that
If you
one.
saw the other one, it would have been worse. It was not a good result.
Michael Scott.
Huh?
Work too hard. Care too much.
You do.
Canyons off the free kick will go to work on another attack. They get it into the box. Looking for Madeira, but it's shipped out of play again by Glendale. Glendale pretty short on the bench today. Only 13 players with them on the trip.
One may or may not be.
So it'll be a light sub day for them. Here's Edwards. Middle of the field. Bounces off a body, pops into the box. And coming out is Messier to grab it. Messier this year, 10th in the state in saves. She's made 91 saves this season. A byproduct of lots of shots on goal against her. That one from Edwards goes well wide. 15th minute, no score. COC and Glendale. Women's soccer action. Men's soccer coming up at 6:30. Got volleyball tomorrow night. Women's soccer again on Friday. Next week, of course, a busy schedule as well. We've got volleyball again on a Wednesday night next week here on the Cougar Sports Network. Of course, there'll be a soccer match here on Tuesday, but we won't be live streaming that one. And then basketball season officially starts on November 3rd. We'll have the Clash at Canyons tournament on Friday and Saturday. And if you want to watch some soccer action, you can come and follow along with women's soccer here on campus as they will play against Citrus at 6 p.m. that same night. As this one into the box. Rolls wide of the goal. Here's Striegel, a right-footed strike, and Messier makes a nice stop. And again, Messier active here. She makes another save. That one the best chance so far on goal from Striegel. And so it remains 0-0 here. Cougars have had the most of the possession. Here's Bonsness. Long run with the ball as she cuts to the middle. Offside flag on the far side. Madeira a step behind the defender. And Canyons working to control. Moore was trying to pressure on the near side with Gutierrez, but she was able to get it back to Zuluaga Ramirez. Ahead towards Gomez. Bounces off a couple of bodies and goes to Bonsness. Now to Madeira. Trying to find Edwards broken up. Striegel trying to push it forward. Edwards just kind of holding still, picked up by Glendale, chipped out. Moore will pick it up. Good first touch from Moore. They work back towards Moore, but defending was Durkin, as it was Madison Messier trying to get it back to Moore. And then Striegel back the other way off the pass from Durkin. Madera on a run cutting through the middle, a shot on goal, and a good stop again by Messier. That was actually Felicia Marquez with the left foot. And Messier another strong save. So Messier super active here early on, as she's been forced to be. As possession probably 90% in favor of Canyons so far. Here's Bonsness. Marquez on a run. Pops down. And again, Madera offside. Striegel on first touch, gets it to Edwards. Edwards, plenty of room. Takes a shot, stepping in the way that time was Pineda. And then another shot, and this one goes wide.
Team's going in for number 7.
Returning to the game for the Cougars, number 16, Ryan Shepard.
Ryan Shepard checking back in. Striegel again, first touch off the goal kick. Shepard trying to step into it. Edwards picks it up instead. On the outside of the 18, cuts it across, bounces off of Marquez and goes towards Messier, who collects it at the top of the 6. And then immediately punts it away. Nobody but Cougars there, so Victoria Martinez picks it up. Bonsness on the far side of the field. Middle towards Shepard. Shepard, Edwards cutting through the middle, but an offside flag again. I think that's the 5th or 6th offside flag so far on Canyons. So they've just been a step ahead of the defense. Messier goes short with this goal kick. Rojas picks it up. Tried to pop it through the middle. It came back towards Moore. She drives it ahead, and Durkin will collect herself for COC. Bonsness hanging on to the ball for a while. It's driven away from her as it kind of rolled off of her foot. Martinez picked it up. Zuluaga Ramirez will collect. Comes across the center stripe. Plays down towards the corner. Soler running onto it. Sorry, Gutierrez running onto it. Gets around her defender outside of the 18. Into the middle. A left-footed shot from Edwards. Blocked. And then a rebound chance from Gutierrez goes about 30 feet wide. And it'll be another goal kick.
Going in for number 2.
Can you check that number? We already had 19 as a starter.
I'm gonna move your bag.
7.
I can hear the radio going off in my ears, and I'm going, why am I hearing the radio?
It's on the microphone
The
right
game
there.
for the Vaqueros, number
Because I have a mic right here to
17,
pick up the
Martinez
field,
Alvarez.
and you had the bag right in there, so I'm going, why am I hearing that so clearly? It's on the, yeah, there's a radio on the bag. It's not, I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it was just like, well, why am I hearing that so clearly?
Alright, I'll bring it back again.
So corner coming here, I believe, for Glendale, as they got their first opportunity on the attack. On a shot that was blocked. Taking their time to get everything set up. Duong going to come over to take it.
Corner kickoff coming. What's that called?
Low corner towards the top of the 6 that pinballs around. Glendale with a decent look and just couldn't finish it off. They'll try and collect for possession. Edwards going to step in and take it away. Has Shepard streaking down the far side of the field. She'll get it to her. Took a little longer than they maybe wanted to develop, so now Shepard with it. Top of the 18, inside the 18 on the far side, takes a shot that's blocked away by Messier. And it'll be a Canyons throw-in.
Water break. It's 75 degrees. Do they know I got a Kings game to get to? Are you kidding me? He's got shame rights on.
I'm just trying to stay bug free.
What are we doing? What breeze is this? There's a breeze. It's not warm. It's even to the point where I'm gonna go get my jacket. Alright, nothing too dramatic. You live in Lancaster. And so I'm gonna go get my jacket. Any sort of cold breeze bites through you once you start living up there. Really? Because here's the problem. It gets so hot in the summer, blood thins out to try and keep you cool, and then fucking all of a sudden it gets cold, and then you're just like, oh, no! Yes, I've determined that I'm actually more prone to weather issues since we moved up there because of that. Because down here, yeah, it gets hot. It kind of takes a little while to kind of cool down. It stays kind of there for a little while.
7, 8 o'clock, it's still hot as hell.
No,
My house will be 39 degrees.
no, but I mean, the process
Heater will
of
be
putting
on. The pellet stove will be on. Yep, we just got our shipment of pellets yesterday. It'll be, they're in the garage ready to go. I gotta clean
You
that
run it
thing
all
up.
night?
Yeah. As long as there's pellets inside of it, because it's just a pellet heater, so it just takes a little bit of pellets to run it.
And it heats up your whole house?
Pretty well, yeah, actually. Our bedroom backs up to the wall that it's on, so our bedroom gets warm enough. Marin's is the furthest away, but enough will get back there. And honestly, that kid, I could wrap her in 9 blankets and she'll still end up outside. She's just a flip-flop kid. Okay. Try it out. I'm less worried about her now than I was.
she had a good move.
We have the heater on. We're going to move like 85 degrees. Huh? No, because when they're babies, you want to keep them warm. They get cold real easy, or they get sick real easy, and then they get problems. So we shoot the heater on so we had like a portable behind that. We would just bake it in there.
And you're sweating.
Yeah. She's kind of got the crap. That really kind of sucks. Gets super hot in the summer, gets super cold in the winter.
Yeah. I thought of that.
All right, we'll go back to action after a water break on a 75-degree day here in Santa Clarita.
With shade that covers the whole entire field. And a light breeze. You want me to announce? I'll announce right there. Or Brennan has to get their keys.
So it'll be a Canyons throw-in out of the break here. They throw it right into the box. Now Edwards a chance, stopped by Messier. And it's going to be a corner here for Canyons. Edwards and Messier gave chase to it. They kind of bumped shoulders. And then it rolled out off the back goal line, but Edwards off the bouncing ball set up from Marquez. And Messier with a right-footed kick save keeps it 0-0. Marquez stepping over to take the corner here. Cougars go short with it. Scratch that Zuluaga Ramirez, and she pops it to the back post. Striegel couldn't get contact on it. It rolls to the far side of the field where Laurel Durkin will collect. Durkin trying to work towards the goal line. Cuts it up top, Bonsness. First touch, couldn't get a shot away, now has it again. Once again, couldn't get a shot away. Then that clearing play hit Marquez in the back of the head. And it's cleared back up to the center line where Martinez will take over. Here's Lizeth Gutierrez. Stops up, plays it towards Gomez. Gomez got bumped off the ball. She got it back, got it to Bonsness. Bonsness in the middle, Zuluaga Ramirez. Over to Edwards, cutting back through the middle. Edwards at the top of the six, another stop by Messier. And then Edwards just trying to pop it back towards the goal, and Messier right there to collect. Ashley Messier having a solid performance here early on, as she's kept it 0-0.
I think he had 8, but he was super close to me. I think he's like 4th all time. Because it's Gretzky, Howe, Ovechkin. Or it's Gretzky, Ovechkin, Howe. Huh? I think it's Gretzky, Ovechkin, Howe. I think Messi is 4th or 5th.
Tried to get back in the perfect. It's pretty good again.
Get off. Water breaks in the goal.
So one of the Vaqueros down.
He's 6th. No, he didn't have 7. Oh, that's points. No, 694.
I would play one more year.
Just play till the holidays.
Yeah, till 7. And then be like, all right, hey, I'm retiring.
Where's Sid now?
It's Gretzky, Ovechkin, Howe, Yager. Yager didn't get 8 either. Yager's 766.
Yeah,
766?
He left for. Well, where's Lemieux on that?
Mario's 690, and remember Mario was hurt. He would have broken all the records too. Sid's not really a goal scorer, man.
Where is he at though?
553.
What about points?
He's not really a goal scorer.
But okay,
But he's
compare
been
that
in the
to
league for
Alex.
20 years.
But compare that to Alex Ovechkin, who's been in the league the same amount of time, has 802.
Yeah, but Sid, concussions.
Sid's a different player though. Sid is more. He's more like Gretzky, where he can feed. Now Gretzky, yes. Huh? Washington.
Got it, thank you.
And on it, and Sid's 1507 on points. But he's got 954 assists, so Ovechkin doesn't even, not even close to that. Huh?
So we go back to work. Everybody's up and going. Cougars trying to feed it down to Striegel once again, and Messier will cut it off. Striegel will go pressure Messier, make her pick up the ball. Gianna Moore came back into the game. Glendale gets a takeaway here. Madison Messier. Her and Bonsness went into one another, and Bonsness goes down, so it's a foul on Messier. Messier has a look on her face of confusion as she was the one with the ball. But nonetheless, the whistle did go, so we'll go back to work. Gutierrez trying to feed it through the middle. It was cut off. Defended by Pineda. Played up the near side of the field. Salamanca couldn't get onto it. Zuliaga Ramirez hits Shepard in the feet. Played it behind Marquez, but Bonsness trying to chase. Didn't matter anyway, as another offside flag on the far side of the field.
There was no way she was offside. We have a player behind somebody, right? She ran past that person. Like this sideline, the fans must see them make calls. This point where the fans must.
Here's Bonsness again. Off of a Glendale player and out of play, so it'll be a Canyons throw-in. Now Zuloaga Ramirez. Gutierrez takes a defender 1v1. Runs around a second defender. Takes a right-footed shot that's blocked by Hilario. Then a long strike on goal from Gomez that Messier is able to save. Messier been under fire here in the first half, and we still have 10 minutes to go. Now Shepard, around one. Shepard, top of the box, a shot, and another huge stop by Messier, diving to her right. Under siege here early on. 9 saves already in the match from Messier. And another Canyons corner coming. So an in turn towards the near post to header on, and again, Messier in great position with another save, her 10th of the match. Here goes Glendale once again. Martinez Alvarez trying to work inside, but the Cougars able to knock it away. Durkin running up the field with it. One touch back to Durkin. Behind Marquez. She had to stop up to get it. Gets to Striegel now. Striegel around one defender. Takes a shot. Messier, another leaping save.
College of the Canyons corner kick.
So another Canyons corner coming here. This one low towards the near post. Defended by Glendale. Not cleared very far as Gutierrez collects. Got it to Edwards. Steps around one defender. Outside of the 18, tried to cross. Knocked away. Edwards picks it back up near the corner. Gets through two defenders this time. Top of the 18, Shepard. She takes a strike looking for the far corner, but misses. Nice back heel that time from Shepard to get Marquez free, and she put it up over the bar. Cougars just continuing to find opportunities, just have not solved Ashley Messier so far.
So here you go. Here you go, Jay. 3C2A website. 91 cents. Somebody on it. Merchant's on 112. I really want to write back. Then have Glendale update their site.
He's not even actually accepting.
Yeah.
They have that.
Well, whoever this is, you know, I'm sure is, yeah. I'm like, great. Tell Glendale to update their site. I can only go off what the website gives me.
This one driven up and over the top of Messier into the net. And finally the Cougars able to solve the keeper. And it's Giselle Gomez able to find the net for her second of the year in the 41st minute.
Goal by number 4, Giselle Gomez. Canyons lead 1-0.
How many is that for?
So for Gomez, her third of the year. Canyons finally breaking through after all the pressure so far. And Messier just could not get to that one. She'd already had 11 saves in the match and some spectacular ones. She diving to her right. And it looks like she's going to run up and take this free kick from just about the midfield stripe. Messi will drive it down towards the box. Gutierrez first contact. Moore tries to flip it back in the middle. Was looking for Madison Messier, but the Cougars take it away. And Canyons on a counter. Shepard. The pass actually went right into the feet of a Glendale defender. I think it was intended for Bonsness on the outside. Never got it to her. Now Durkin. Got it to Zuluaga Ramirez. Back to Striegel. Striegel, a long shot attempt that's blocked. Bounces to Shepard. Shepard's offside. And so the goal will not count. Got crashed into by Messier, but didn't matter. It's an offside flag from the far side again.
Is it like 9 offsides in this first?
offsides.
7th offside, according to our statistician, Brendan Moskal.
That's me.
On the Cougars here in the first half.
Nice little shout out.
They don't think it's exciting.
When you're watching the men's game.
Darania couldn't break through the Canyons defense that time. Bonsness now back the other way. Shepard just touches it ahead. Hilario plays it back to Messier. Her pass goes off of Inugu. Canyons will have another throw in here in the 44th minute. Gutierrez had a chance to maybe hit one towards the goal and instead plays it back to Martinez. She serves it into the box, but nobody there on a run. Bonsness was late on the run. And again, Messier comes away with it. Zulaga Ramirez now. Far side. Bonsness offside. So that'll be the final whistle of the first half. The Cougars with a 1-0 lead. The only goal, Gutierrez, Giselle Gomez, her 3rd of the year. As we will step aside for a break here at halftime. Second half when we come back. College of the Canyons is always ready when it comes to your athletic future. With 17 intercollegiate sports programs to cheer for, opportunities for student athletes to learn, train, and compete, and a championship mindset that has produced state and national titles, College of the Canyons and the Cougars athletics programs offer a great college experience. Take control of your athletic future at College of the Canyons. Visit canyons.edu/schedule and cocathletics.com now.
At Jersey Mike's, watching them freshly slice your sub is the coolest thing you'll see. And the second coolest thing you'll see is this. Woo!
Here we go.
ready? Hand down. One hand, up. No. Flip. I could eat. Sliced right in front of you. The Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Meet Nigel Terry. In 2018, UCLA Health made him Laker for a day. Not because he beat cancer once, he beat cancer twice. He inspired us to push, to make the impossible possible. Because that's what Nigels do. And the world needs more Nigels. UCLA Health.
At College of the Canyons, we're always here to help make your future remarkable. Choosing classes is always flexible, so you can study your way. Learn at one of our 2 state-of-the-art campuses, or from home with our online options. Tuition is always affordable, with classes starting at just $46 per unit. We offer financial aid and 0 textbook cost classes to help you save. Always flexible, affordable, remarkable. Always College of the Canyons. Visit canyons.edu/schedule now.
At Jersey Mike's, they freshly slice your sub right in front of you, which takes some training.
Rising up, bread's on the sheet. Did my time, took out my toppings. Went the distance, now my prep is complete. Just a limb and its will to thrive. It's the arm of the slicer, it's the thrill of the slice. Freshly sliced before your eyes, unlike our rivals. And then every last arriver gets a sub that excites. And it's all thanks to the well-trained arm of the slicer.
Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
College of the Canyons is always ready when it comes to your athletic future. With 17 intercollegiate sports programs to cheer for, opportunities for student athletes to learn, train, and compete, and a championship mindset that has produced state and national titles, College of the Canyons and the Cougars athletics programs offer a great college experience. Take control of your athletic future at College of the Canyons. Visit canyons.edu/schedule and cocathletics.com now.
At Jersey Mike's, watching them freshly slice your sub is the coolest thing you'll see. And the second coolest thing you'll see is this.
Woo! Here we go. Twirl. Up, big, two. Hand down. One hand. Up. No. Flip.
I could eat.
Sliced right in front of you. The Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Meet Nigel Terry. In 2018, UCLA Health made him Laker for a day. Not because he beat cancer once, he beat cancer twice. He inspired us to push, to make the impossible possible. Because that's what Nigels do. And the world needs more Nigels. UCLA Health.
At College of the Canyons, we're always here to help make your future remarkable. Choosing classes is always flexible, so you can study your way. Learn at one of our 2 state-of-the-art campuses, or from home with our online options. Tuition is always affordable, with classes starting at just $46 per unit. We offer financial aid and 0 textbook cost classes to help you save. Always flexible, affordable, remarkable. Always College of the Canyons. Visit canyons.edu/schedule now. Welcome back into the Cougar Sports Network as we get ready for second half action between Glendale and College of the Canyons. As the Cougars with a 1-0 lead will start with the ball here in the second half. Their only goal from Giselle Gomez, her 3rd of the year. And it's not as though they didn't have a number of opportunities. We're firing away on Ashley Messier in that first and just could not solve her for anything but that one goal. But you at least did your job, got a 1-goal lead, and you go into the second half. Ahead and starting with the ball as they go to work here on the attack. Bonsness on side on the run on the near side. Cuts it to the top. Shepard tried a 1-touch, but didn't get a lot on it. It just rolled in on Messier, and she's able to make the stop easily. Canyons this year, the offense has come alive midway through the years we talked about in the first. 224 shots for, that's 5th most in California. 46 goals for is the 15th most in the state. They average almost 15 shots a game. They've had 146 shots on goal, that's 5th and 7th respectively. 52 corners is 9th. They're 2 for 1 on, or they're 1 for 2 on PKs. There's a foul called against Striegel here, which is 5th best. The defensive number is not quite as impressive, although 16 goals allowed is near the top of the state, as they have allowed just 16 this year, 1.1 goals against average. It's listed as 58th in the state, but remember it's reverse order here, so 58th fewest. Canyons with another takeaway here. I believe Striegel may have gotten a yellow. Here's Bonsness trying to get it in the middle of the field towards Marquez. Bonsness will pick it back up, plays it back to Striegel. Striegel in the middle, Edwards is offside. It's a shot on goal this time from Marquez that's stopped by Messier once again as she makes another save.
That's my point, though, exactly, Jesse, is that you're wearing shin pads for a sport where you might get hit with a rubber around the blown-up ball, whereas I did not wear hip pads or elbow pads to referee college and junior hockey games.
But you had a helmet, though, right?
Yeah. Oh, you had to. Flying piece of vulcanized rubber might hit you in the chest and kill you.
You guys don't have chest pads?
Not as a referee. You wear, most guys wear elbows, hip pad, like the elbow, shin. Some guys will wear wrists, like a wrist like protection. Okay. I didn't wear any of
How's
them.
it roll?
I literally wore the thinnest shin pads you could find. Like a padded knee cap, like not even like a plastic knee cap, just like a fancy pad, like a volleyball knee pad, and plastic shin guards that were maybe this wide. So very little protection. Yeah. I didn't wear a girdle, I just wore a cup. I didn't wear elbow pads, I wore a helmet. I was super minimal on gear. I was like, nope, the least amount of gear I can possibly wear, I will wear. When I did beer league, I wouldn't wear shin guards. I would stand 6
And a warm welcome to the College of the Canyons women's volleyball team in the facility tonight.
You only did that because Lisa's up there. You're trying to get Lisa on your side too. She likes Alice more than she likes you.
Here's Striegel with a long shot that nearly hits the women's volleyball team, who's now in attendance here today. They have a match tomorrow here on the Cougar Sports Network. Make sure you join us for that at 6 o'clock. Another team trying to work their way into the playoff position. As women's volleyball will take on Bakersfield. The Lady Cougars have won 4 in a row on the women's volleyball side. 5-2 in conference play right now, sitting in 3rd. Going to be a tough match tomorrow against the undefeated Bakersfield Renegades. 6 o'clock tip for that one, so we hope you join us. Stick around. We got men's soccer action coming up after this. Here's Durkin. Got it to Marquez. Marquez trying to get around more. Got by her, but not by the second defender. Salamanca was there to help. Canyons will play to Gutierrez. She'll run ahead with it. Steps around one. Trying to work back to the middle of the field. Couldn't get around the second. Got tripped up and a late whistle for a foul. Hilario was the one that tripped her up. Gutierrez went down hard on her left shoulder. He's going to stretch it out a little bit and pop back up. Cougars get a free kick from 26 out, maybe, we'll say. I think it'll be Gutierrez to take it here.
Okay. I've never seen a referee face off 10 yards walking back. Ever. Ever. I was waiting for it. I was going to say it too.
Gutierrez will take it, drives it, and she just missed over the top. 90 on the near side.
It'll just turn into liquid. Somebody will slip on it.
Hey, did you hear Phil? See if we can get the footage to play.
Yeah, I'll work on it. I have to get it to Chad anyway. He's got the YouTube. But I forgot to download it this morning. I'll try and remember tomorrow.
Oh, I'll be there early.
Sure you will. I've got stuff to do.
I know you will.
I'm gonna record a commercial. Start working on that. Oh, that's nothing.
Striegel knocked down, but no foul called as Moore was right with her. Here's Zuluaga Ramirez. Back to Martinez. Now to Gutierrez in the middle. Zuluaga Ramirez. Now to Durkin. Still just 1-0 Canyons. Only goal coming in the first half, late in the first half. They bombarded Ashley Messier in the first half, and she was able to stop 11 of 12. Has made a couple more saves here in the second half to keep it a 1-0 game. Now Striegel collects. Plenty of room for Striegel. Tried to slip it through a few defenders. Could not get it there as it's kicked down a play by Karen Pineda. And Canyons will have a throw-in on the near side of the field. Bonsness will get it right back into play. Zuluaga Ramirez away from Messier. Now to Edwards. Edwards trying to turn. Gets it to Shepard. Great ball. Shepard tries to chip. Messier is stopped. Another chance. This one blocked. And it'll go out for a Canyons corner. Blocking it was Ainugu. Messier with another huge save, though, scampering out of her goal to deny Ryan Shepard. Cougars just inches away from a 2-0 lead.
Corner pickup coming, College of the Canyons.
We'll go to work on another corner here. Zuluaga Ramirez. Towards the top of the 6, it went over the head of Striegel, bounced off of a Glendale player, and it'll be another corner here for Canyons.
knowledge of the Canyon.
So now Bondsness will have a corner off the near side. And bounces up in the air. Martinez got crashed into as she was trying to collect the ball. We play on. Gutierrez over to Shepard. Shepard too heavy on the first touch. Hilario takes it. Shepard comes back to get it away from her. Zuluaga Ramirez then taken down to the turf. And then a throw in for Glendale off the far side. Messier and Zuluaga Ramirez tied up. It's going to be a foul on Zuluaga Ramirez that time. Luisa Hilario, she'll send it down towards the box on the Canyon side. Gutierrez gets run into from behind, and I believe that's going to be a card against Messier, crashing into her. So it'll be a free kick for Canyons. Annabella Gonzalez from deep in their own end. She'll just guide it ahead to Zuluaga Ramirez. The Cougars will slowly bring towards midfield. Here's Gomez, had it taken away. Messier got taken off the ball by Gomez. Zuluaga Ramirez then gets it over to Durkin. Durkin trying to get it into the middle of the field to Marquez, but it was knocked down by Duong. Taken by Glendale and working back towards the offensive side. Was Hilario, she'll play it down. Moore cut out by Martinez. It said it went off of Moore, so it'll be a Canyons throw-in. Durkin will fire it into play here. Striegel trying to chip it ahead. DeWong plays it to the middle of the field where Edwards is waiting. She pops it towards Shepard, who got run off the ball by Anugu, but able to get it back down on the far side. Anugu tackles it out of play. And it'll be a corner for Canyons. Zuluaga Ramirez to take the corner here. Towards the top of the 18, a header by Gutierrez, defended away. Knocked down by Bondsness. She takes a shot, and it goes over the head of Messier and into the net. Jessie Bondsness. Her second of the year in the 61st minute. Makes it 2-0 COC. Bondsness, a good first touch after the clear, knocked it down, then struck it on second contact. So 2-0 COC on the Bonsness goal. And they go right back to work. Striegel sprinting through the middle of the field, lost the ball. Bonsness, a couple of touches, but running onto it was Hilario. She'll able to run back the other way out of the Canyon side. Martinez stepping up, defends it away. Then she got knocked down by Hilario. Martinez serves this one in. Edwards a chance, and she slips it past. Goals a minute apart. Edwards, her 8th of the year. Martinez, the service into the box for her. For Vivian Martinez, her first point of the season. And make it 3-0 in favor of COC. So 2 goals a minute apart. And they're looking for more. Bonsness on a run. Her cross defended out by Duong, and a corner coming for Canyons off the near side.
They're bugging today. There's more of them than normal.
So Victoria Martinez off, Natalie Quezada coming in. Martinez fresh off the assist.
College of the Canyon corner kick, up cone.
This one flicked towards by Gutierrez, but it'll roll out. It'll be a goal kick for Glendale here. A real fault of Ashley Messier. She's been bombarded today by the Canyons offense, and having only yielded 3 goals so far is a rather solid effort. But nonetheless, it is 3-0 College of the Canyons. So Luaga Ramirez now. Marquez trying to run onto it. Edwards was there as well. Hilario cut it off. Glendale able to work it up to Melissa Messier, or Madison Messier. Cougars get a takeaway though. Edwards pops it back to Striegel. She takes a shot looking for the upper 90 on the near side. Nearly took out one of the volleyball players walking back behind the net. Huh? She almost took out Coach Hooper. And now mass line change for College of the Canyons here. Striegel off, Bonsness off. Sarah Allen and Sophia Soler in. Or sorry, and Alexa Garcia in as well. I think they took Lizeth Gutierrez off as well. I think I missed that substitution.
Now on the field for the Cougars, number 5, Alexa Garcia. Along with number 7, Kiana Madera. Number 11, Sophia
And they actually
Soler.
brought Kiana Madera back into the game too.
Sarah Allen.
Another Canyons throw in. Here's Edwards, a strike that misses, trying for the upper part of the goal on the far side.
Hello? Good, how are you? How are you? What time? Yeah, I could see if that works. Might be later in the day. I mean, maybe like 1:30, probably at the latest, but I can try to shoot for those times. Perfect. Alright, I will see you tomorrow then. Alright, see you then.
Here's Garcia. Chipping, but it was behind Allen. Didn't get over the defense. Hilario cut it down. Canyon's trying to go right back the other way. Edwards off the pass from Sofia Soler, trying to slip it between defenders again. And once again, Hilario there to chop it away. Canyon's right back ahead. Had another look as Messier was well out of her goal to challenge that time, and the Cougars put it wide.
What did I say?
He made a comment about Messier.
So, typically during the game, you're not supposed to think about not supposed to, like noise makers, horns, cowbells,
Garcia or Gomez trying to serve it in that time. Canyons will get it down to Soler. She tries to cut it across. Allen not able to get to it as it was knocked away by Pineda. The Cougars will get a deep throw in here.
Now in the game, number 13, Victoria Martinez.
Victoria Martinez coming in to take over for Felicia Marquez. As a 3-0 lead, and the Cougars have emptied the bench at this point. Just about. Allen again could not get handles on it.
Down the wing. Down the wing, top of the circle, wrist shot on goal.
5-minute major.
I could do hockey play-by-play all day. I wish we still had a hockey team. I'd go do it.
You should do the UCLA one. They're right over here.
Yeah, I know. They have somebody from their school that does it. And I don't really want to go deal with it. What?
What? He's obsessed.
Edwards couldn't get a shot away. Ball still loose in the box. Madera now will play it back. Sofia Soler will try and serve it in, but it's easily corralled by Ashley Messier.
Yeah, it's way too early for Angel City Hot Stove because it's not even time for Dodgers Hot Stove. Besides, do they even call it Hot Stove? It's just free agency.
The Dodgers?
The Dodgers are too heartbreaking.
So you don't care about that.
I do care, but it wasn't like, you know, they just got into the playoffs. The second year of existence, win 11 straight.
Another chance with the Cougars trying to work it inside, and once again, Messier right there. Been very impressed with Ashley Messier today. She's played a solid match. A few spectacular saves in the first half. Otherwise, this game could be very much out of hand. Instead, it's a 3-0 lead right now. Here's Glendale trying to work an attack. Unable to get anything into the box as the Cougars able to defend along the far side. Now Canyon's back the other way with Alyssa Edwards running. Got it down to Allen. Allen trying to take a shot that was blocked. Hilario got a foot on it. And a corner coming for Canyons once again. Mainugu was there as well. Kylie Storiker, Vivian Soler, and Kimberly Flamenco into the game.
Checking into the game for the Cougars, number 6, Kimberly Flamenco, along with number 9, Viviana Soler, and number 14, Kylie Storiker.
So the bench empty officially now for Canyons, as everybody has seen the match. Martinez had a chance. Glendale getting a clear here. DeLong with a long run. She's able to get it to Moore, who's behind the defense. In all alone against Annabella Gonzalez at the top of the box. Gonzalez out to make a huge save. Moore kind of ran herself out of space that time. Annabella Gonzalez waited for her to put her head down and challenged correctly and was able to get her body on the ball and keep it 3-0 in favor of Canyons. Here's Viviana Soler. Down the near touchline, couldn't keep it in play. Throw in for Glendale. First challenge today for Annabella Gonzalez. Flamenco couldn't work it inside. It's cleared back down to the Canyon side. Sofia Soler will go back to get it. She plays catch with Annabella Gonzalez, who will then get it back to Soler, ahead to Alexa Garcia. Now to Flamenco. Flamenco trying to slip it to Viviana Soler, but it's well ahead of her. Ashley Messier stepping up to take the free kick. Second time we've seen Messier cross the center line to take a free kick here. She'll serve it into the box. Annabella Gonzalez will catch it on one hop. And kicks it back onto the Glendale side. Tough first touch for Duong as it rolls out. It'll be a Canyons throw-in. Kylie Storiker fires it in. Bounces back towards Zuluaga Ramirez for Canyons. She'll play it back to Storiker. Storiker trying to get it to Martinez on a run. Martinez tries to serve it through the box. It hit Allen, bounced over to Madera, and then she drove it wide, but diving on it before it went out of play, I believe, was Messier. I think that hit the side of Allen's face. Nearly worked as a beautiful pass over to Madera, but Canyons just couldn't connect on it in the 77th minute. Now Madera again. Allen offside flag, so her shot that goes wide would not have counted anyway. And now Glendale Vaquero down at the top of the 6. Stretching out. Foul going to be called against Flamenco. Messier just misses. It's Madison Messier on the free kick away. Got in behind the Canyons defense, but missed it wide of the goal. Canyons went short with the goal kick. Kylie Storiker. Ed Martinez trying to run onto it. And again, Messier coming out to collect. Canyons trying to work on another attack here. Allen overruns and shoulders a defender off the ball. As Ugu was right there with her. Now service into the box over the head of Martinez, but comes to Soler. She couldn't get a touch on. Now Zuluaga Ramirez drives it well over the goal, trying to slip it inside the near post.
dad's head going. So I thought it was getting to the right to leave the couple days. Just got really sick. I was really ready to quit. Come on!
Like, sometimes you just have to know as a dad, like, they're just not into it.
Like at that point, it's like, just take it out. You don't want to play, that's fine. But you're going to get hurt. You're taking an opportunity like
Go sit, we're not going to leave. You're going to sit here.
if you don't want to play, fine. But don't make a dirt pile in the baseball and trip up some other dude. And this pissed me off. This Bobby off too. So back-to-back rounds. Come to first, Bobby gets it with his head. First is out. Second play, they do it again. They just let the kid stay. Bobby's like,
It's not baseball.
he's out, right? And our coach is like, we're playing out. Oh, we're just going to let him out. Alright, whatever. Bob is first at bat. It's a questionable call, like, it's high.
Yeah.
They tell Bobby to go sit down. The kid runs the bases. Ty goes to the runner.
Well, and what age is Bobby now? 6? Let him run the base.
And even if you don't want to, I mean, that's fine. Like, but stay consistent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's a disappointment then with someone actually. If it comes out, well, why even try to get them out? It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They're going to run the base.
What you do is for the first half of the year, you just run the base.
And that's what it's supposed to be now. We're in games 5, 6, 7, 8.
And now it's baseball. Because a lot of the time you have to teach them for 5, 6 games anyway what baseball is.
Well, and so, half of them, they go, and they're out, and they're standing there like they're going to understand. And they sit back, Bobby Brown, guy gets it. He just peels off like halfway. Takes off his helmet, runs into the dugout, goes to get the stuff. Like didn't even run it.
No big deal.
Just peeled off, ready to go.
Not phased by it, whatever. Whatsoever.
And then third one, he got a hit.
Not phased by it whatsoever, just peels off. See, now you gotta teach him, Bobby, hard 90 every time. Hard, doesn't matter. Run through the bag as hard as you can every time.
It was one of those, like, no doubt.
Doesn't matter. Hard 90 every time. Tell them when you start doing that when you get older, now the other team's going to get worried because you're going to run hard 90 every time. Now they're going to fumble one.
Actually, look, he would steal if he could. He is, he's like, no. Like, looking around. God, how would you steal? Oh, it's coming.
He's going to be going in cleats high.
Yeah. Doing hook slides.
He needs to learn. I can teach him that. I was actually good at that. That was actually one of the few things I could do, steal bases.
They hadn't even done pregame, and he was completely covered in dirt. The word of the guy was pregame.
Fielding drop offs right out himself.
Took his socks off after the game and just like this wave of dirt everywhere. I should. No, I'm the house girl of the house, so it's like as soon as I walk in the door, give me that stuff. I'm not leaving with a sock.
That's what we do.
Be out there at 7 a.m. Saturday morning looking for a red sock.
That's what we do with Marin after barrel races. Those we put her right in the tub.
Peel her down.
Peel her off. This week she was laying, so somebody was selling corgi puppies.
Oh, good shot. Corky puppies?
Yeah, somebody was selling corgi puppies. And they had them in a fence out there, and Marin was just going in and out of the fence and like laying with them. Like they were like sleeping, and she was just like laying in the dirt with them, and like other kids would come up and go, "Can we come in?" And she'd be like, "No, I'm the only one."
Hey, how was what's it called?
Other than pushing around Amy in the damn stroll or wheelchair all damn day, it was fine.
Good.
Yeah.
Not too crowded.
No, Marin had a good time. She was all excited about trick or treating.
Halloween party. You see the horse move?
Of course. Amy and I got in a fight over that whole thing. Because we're down at Toy Story area, right? Doing that whole area where Sid is and all that stuff. And we're coming back around and they're getting ready for the parade at 7:50. Which we wanted to hit the first one because we weren't sure Marin was going to make it the second one. She did. But so the parade started from like that. And Amy is freaking out. We got 10 minutes to find a spot, right? She is losing it. And she goes, go right here. I go, we're not parking right here. This is a sign that says for sign language folk. Like we're not going right here. Right? And she's like, it doesn't matter, they should have been there already. And so I no. And so she's barking orders, throwing her hands in the air, you know, doing her whole thing because she's in her wheelchair, can't do anything. And so I find a spot and I shoved her into this spot and I turned around. We were right there by the Mexican restaurant over there by Goofy's Sky School. I shoved her in there, hopped over a rope, and I went and got a beer. I was just like, I'm done. It's 8 o'clock and I'm ready to smack you upside the back.
Oh, I know that beer kiosk.
$35 beer in the world.
Come back and I'm standing there with a Dos Equis Amber. My dad goes, where'd you go? And I went, you know where I went?
You needed a snow cone.
And so she didn't even notice. She's filming the horseman come by and sitting there with Marin. And she goes, you had a beer? And I go, yeah. She goes, why? I go, so I didn't
Survival.
So I didn't smack you in the back of the head for how you were acting just now.
What Halloween pins you guys get?
Well, no, we didn't get any Halloween pins because Amy couldn't find any. Plus, she was in a wheelchair, so I didn't push her into any stores.
Does she do pins?
Yeah. But we ended up getting.
Or just collect
She collects them and like puts them up on the wall and stuff like that. No, we had to get pins for Marin's costume because we were trying. My mom tried to Velcro it together and it didn't work. It was too big for her, so we ended up having to pin it down.
That's awesome.
So she had pins on her hips, running around in her Moana costume. And we were amazed at the amount of people that knew who we were. Oh, it's Kakamora! So have you ever seen Moana? Yeah. The coconuts. That's the name of the coconuts. Kakamora. Where's Maui? Well, I wanted to go as Maui, and Amy didn't want to buy the costume. I was gonna go full bodysuit Maui.
You should have done Maui, but then just walked in and dropped rock on him.
Well, I was gonna do a combination. I was gonna get some good rock glasses, but get a Maui, the Maui costume, but have a shirt over it, like the Hawaiian shirt, the silk shirt, and roll it. You're like, all I care about is keeping this hair silky and making sure you smell what I'm thinking.
Like out of people's dog.
But I was amazed at how many people knew we were Kakamora. And so it was funny because we're standing there waiting to see Lotso. He was out. And we're standing in line waiting. And all of a sudden this probably Hawaiian family, to be quite honest, comes walking by. And they have a little baby that's maybe like 6 months to a year old, and she is dressed as a coconut. And they all have their Kakamora shirts on. I'm like, hey! Yeah, it's family right there! Marin had her little, I don't know if you saw the picture, her little boat.
I did see pictures, I don't know if I noticed that.
So that'll be the end of the match. The Cougars take it 3-0 over Glendale. That'll do it for us here. We'll step aside. Men's action when we come back. Churn into the other channel, and we'll have it for you there on the Cougar Sports Network. Thank you, everybody.
I'll have to find the pictures, but Mom made her a boat.
So is that all on Wi-Fi, or did you switch it?
I switched it. But the first half went through on Wi-Fi, which is good. The Wi-Fi is...
Wi-Fi here?
Huh?
On our Wi-Fi here?
Yeah. The Wi-Fi is just, it's a touch too shoddy.